all to Expo, Techno Expo 4.0, organized by the Department of Computer Applications, St. Philomena's College Autonomous, Mysore, in association with IQAC and IIC. Today, as we gather under the theme, Let's Talk About the Future, we come together to celebrate innovation, creativity, technology, and most importantly, the young minds who have the courage to imagine something new and turn those ideas into reality. It is my privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to our respected Rector Reverend Father Luth Prasad Joseph, whose gracious presence adds great significance to this occasion. A very warm welcome. A very warm welcome to our esteemed Principal, Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana, whose constant encouragement continues to inspire our students to learn, explore, and excel. We are deeply honored to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Nagabhushan, and we are truly grateful for his gracious presence with us today. I also extend a warm welcome to Reverend Father Roshan, Finance Officer. A warm and heartfelt welcome to our respected Gloria Ma'am. We are truly delighted to have you with us today. A sincere welcome to Professor Suresh Narayan Rao, AICTE Director, and to our respected Mr. Anand C. Academic Dean in his absence, whose guidance and support continue to strengthen our academic community. We are also pleased to welcome Mr. Thomas Gunaseelan, IQAC Director, IQAC Coordinator, and Ms. Reena Francis, Controller of Examinations. We are grateful for your presence and for the valuable roles you play in supporting the smooth functioning and growth of our institution. I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to PG Coordinator, Dr. Noor Mubashir Ma'am. I also extend a very warm welcome to Ms. Lydia Anjali, UUCMS Coordinator, whose presence and support are deeply appreciated. I would also like to warmly welcome our respected administrative heads and administrative personnel whose constant efforts and support make the occasions such as this possible. A special welcome to our media representatives whose presence help us share the spirit of innovation and achievements of our students with the wider community. My heartfelt welcome also goes to all our respected faculty members, guests, participants, students, and everyone who has taken the time to be a part of this celebration. The Startup Summit and Techno Expo together provide a wonderful platform for young minds to think beyond the conventional, exchange ideas, explore possibilities, and take meaningful steps towards shaping the future. On behalf of the Department of Computer Applications, I, Mariam Bai, from 3rd semester BCA, extend my deepest and most sincere welcome to each and every one of you present here. May these 2 days be filled with inspiration, learning, innovation, collaboration, and memorable experiences. Once again, a very warm welcome to Techno Expo 4.0. Let's not just talk about the future, let us come together and create it. Thank you, and I wish everyone to have a truly wonderful and enriching Techno Expo 4.0.
Thank you, Mariam, for those warm words of welcome. We now move forward with the introduction of our esteemed chief guest. A distinguished personality brings not only experience and achievements, but also inspiration for the young minds gathered here today. To introduce our honored chief guest and share their remarkable journey and accomplishments with us, I would now like to invite Yasir Sharif from 5th semester BCA. Over to you, Yasir.
Good morning to everybody. Today we have a rare privilege and immense honor of welcoming a legendary academician, visionary researcher, transformative leader, and an inspiration to generations of scholars, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Nagabhushan sir. A towering figure in the field of computer science and artificial intelligence. His illustrious career spans more than 4 decades of groundbreaking contributions to education, research, innovation, and institution building. A recipient of the prestigious IEEE Educator of the Year Award 2021 and honored with the distinguished rank of Colonel by the Government of India in 2024. Dr. Nagabhushan sir has held some of the most esteemed leadership positions in the country, including Director of IIIT Allahabad, Mentor Director of IIIT Lucknow, and Vice Chancellor of Vignyan's Foundation for Science, Technology and Research. His exceptional academic journey is marked by the guidance of more than 38 PhD scholars, over 500 research publications, and thousands of citations that have significantly influenced the global research community. Widely respected as a pioneer in image processing, pattern recognition, and artificial intelligence, he has dedicated his life to advancing knowledge, nurturing talent, and shaping the future of higher education in India. His relentless pursuit of excellence, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to academic transformation have earned him national and international acclaim. Lady, everybody, please join me in extending a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Nagabhushan sir. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all of you. This is not the young voice. I want to hear the young voice. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. That's excellent. I was wondering what these youngsters could do at St. Philomena's College. I was also wondering when Dr. Priya just asked me immediately that I have got to accept. She did not give me an opportunity to even to think. In fact, because of her, I had to postpone my travel to Delhi to evening flight rather than the afternoon flight. So she was so much compelling that I have got to come over here and I have got to address. Well then, what attracted me the moment I came over here is absolutely the discipline, number one. And number two, the eagerness on every face which is very much visible to me right from this distance. In fact, I like this board, this display. Until you value yourself, please understand, probably you might have read it, probably you might have ignored this signboard. Until you value yourself. Could you understand the importance of that? Until you value yourself. You won't value your time. You definitely will not value your time until you start respecting yourself. The day you stop respecting yourself, that is absolutely the whole phenomenal end of yourself. I really love that. Until you value yourself, you won't value your time. The time is infinite for you until your death. The learning should happen until your last breath. I would always pray that I could really watch how my last breath could be possible, how the last breath of air will get in and how it will not come out. I want to really experience that. See, until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, please understand that. Until you value your time, you will not do anything with it. Therefore, what is very essential is to understand the phenomenon of time and self. Who has taught you time and self? Who has taught you? It was very interesting today. I quickly had to go through the newspaper. When I was going through the newspaper, even Einstein, who spoke about E equal to mc square, he said that if you know about time and self, please teach me. If you have learnt about time and self, you please teach me. Nobody shall teach time and self. Only you, and only you, the living being, the human being, you have got to understand the spirit of time and self. That's what is more important. Therefore, my simple message is that first you should learn what you are. Every individual is a different individual. Every individual is characteristic of himself or herself. It is like a fingerprint. It is like they just silently observe you and they are able to assess you. And they should be given, you should be given total freedom to think. They should trigger, every teacher should be a motivator, every teacher should be a trigger point, and the triggering should be so much that you should individually get yourself into the thinking phenomenon. Unless the whatever the exhibition product you are going to display today, unless it has come out of such a thinking, then it is only plagiarism of idea of somebody. It is only the replication of idea of somebody, and you are no better than only a skilled person who has assembled that gadget. Don't get into assembling the gadget, although assembling the gadget finally is very essential, but what is more important is display of your original thinking and display of your original interpretation, which has got to happen from such great institutions like Saint Philomena. They have got to think entirely different. It's only that they cannot think on their own. The youngsters like you should come. You should also always interact with the administration and tell that we want to be assessed this way, we want to think this way. In fact, all of you, and I'm sure even the teachers over here, including the honorable principal over here, might have experienced that we are wasting the time only in the classroom. We are just spending at least 4 to 5 hours for every course in the class. I advise all of you to go through a very interesting book by Chetan Bhagat. Chetan Bhagat has written a very beautiful book, 5-pointer. Okay, this 5-pointer person would do a great magic, would do a great thing in the world. I also invite you, the young minds over here, I would invite you to read a book by Yuval Noah Harari. Yuval Noah Harari is not an engineer, he is not a scientist, but he is a historian. And he has written such a wonderful book. In fact, he has written 4 beautiful books, out of which I shall refer you to read this book, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. Everyone should go through that. It deals with all these modern, excellent, upcoming technology and its effects. He also always welcomes, but at the same time, he cautions that unless you develop your own vision, unless you develop your own self, which is evident from that board, the signboard, until you value yourself, you learn to value yourself, The marks that you score in this stupid examination shall not make you, shall definitely not make you. The first rank holder, what is the use of a first rank holder? What is the use of a gold medalist? If that lady, having taken the gold medalist, or if that man, having acquired a gold medalist, does not know how to live with his spouse, will end up into the court for a divorce of a case, what is the use? What is the use of such a gold medal? Alright? So you have got to understand. So the whole punchline is very simple. Accept. Accept. Simply accept. Respect. Accept and then respect. Once you start respecting, don't ever suspect. Accept, respect, and don't suspect. That is all. So simple in the life. Well, parents are always there, but they are at least 2-3 generations before you. Whatever they tell you would be applicable to that generation. But then, you should not ignore them. You should not disrespect them. Just because they happen to be your parents, just because these people happen to be your teachers, you are bound to respect them. You are bound to listen to them carefully, and if there is a difference of opinion, don't prevent yourself from telling that. You have got to go and tell clearly, I don't understand this. I really do not like this. But I shall do it. I shall carry out the way you want me to carry out for 2 reasons. Number 1, I am still immature, I am not mature, I am not experienced to understand with what intention you have been telling. Number 2, come what may, you are my teacher, you are my parent, I shall do whatever has been told to me to be done by me. This is all simple. But then, why am I telling you? I am not addressing the today's young generation now, but I am addressing the future parents, and that is how you have got to bring up your parents, bring up your children. Don't just believe that tuition classes will make you big learned persons. Don't just believe in those stupid examinations. But you have got to be examined, but it should not be examined, you have got to be assessed. Do you know who are responsible for examination? If you all believe in God or in Jesus, only God can ask you, God can expect that you should be examined. Only a judge in the court can tell, examine this case. Only a doctor can examine your body. Nobody else can examine, including the stupidest name that we have called controller of examination. Not only examination, second point is controls the examination. Then, if you control the examination, if you control your thinking, where is your originality in thinking? Where is your originality? So, thinking has got to be uncontrolled, but it should not be indisciplined. So, when the thinking has got to be uncontrolled, that is where you value yourself. You should not be indisciplined. That is where you understand the value of time. So, you give the utmost respect to your time, which is very important for the future world. You are the people who shall really bring out the future world and bring the greatest credits not only to India but to the entire globe. You are not the people only for Mysore or only for this Chamarajanagar or any place. You are for entire India, you are for the entire globe. That you should not forget. Well then, BCA, MCA, BTech, MTech, these are all ordinary valueless degrees. They happen. But what is more important is how individual are you? What individuality can bring and what individuality can you reflect when anybody would talk to you? That's what leaves you as a great man or a great woman. I'm very sure everyone is potentially great, everyone is strong born great. In fact, I recall Kuvempu mentioned that everybody born as Vishwamanava. But it is our education system which will make him Alpamanava. The education system will condense him to be an ordinary man, whereas the young child is a Vishwamanava. You have got to go to that level, and that's such a wonderful signboard. I do not know how many of you spend so much of time even in reading it and understanding it, and that's what makes you a big man in the days to come. The days to come when you would make it you will be a big man only when you behave in that way that you expect your children to behave with you. So you remember that. How do you expect your children to behave and behave that is all, that is enough, okay? Examinations will happen. They are the side products. You should not worry for examinations. It should be a cakewalk. It should be a day of enjoying the examination, to enjoy how stupid the question paper could be, right? Have you seen any question paper which is really challenging your brain, which is really challenging your imagination? So you pose such questions in life, and the answers should be in such techno expos. I'm very sure this day and tomorrow you will really display what are your original capabilities, and not only those who are displaying, but also those who are really visiting those stalls should ask such inquisitive questions, should ask such very endorsing questions that even the inventor should be really, should really be should be thought-provoking for the persons who have created those gadgets also. I'm very happy that I could participate. I'm very happy that I could meet all the young minds. And when I see all the youngsters, I feel that I am young, although I am really very, very old as on this day. And I'm very, very happy that I could see all colorful gathering over here of the big teaching team. And I also see your enthusiastic administration, including your principal, Dean IQAC, controller of examination. All of them have been doing such a noble job. Thanks for such a patient hearing, and I am very, very happy that this institution makes a big mark, not only in the history of Mysore, but in all the annals of Mysore. All the best.
Just a minute only. Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Nagabhushan Sir, members of the teaching faculty, my dear Father Roshan, Principal, and all the others, and my dear students. I would not like to take much of your time. We are already behind the schedule, and I see many of you standing in the sun. I think it would be a grave sin on my part if you make you to stand still more time. So I would like to only to thank Professor Nagabhushan for his precious time to be amidst us. And I would like to appreciate the Department of Computer Applications for all the troubles they have taken to organize this Techno Expo. I'm sure this Expo will certainly create some great innovators, entrepreneurs in our college. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you all.
As we approach the conclusion of this inaugural ceremony, it is time to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who has contributed to making this occasion meaningful and memorable. I now invite B.D. Chaitanya of 5th semester BCA to propose the vote of thanks.
Sir. Ravi sir.
Success is not the result of one person's effort, but the combined dedication, vision, and teamwork of many hearts and minds. A very pleasant day to one and all present here. I, Chaitanya, a 5th semester BCA student, consider it an immense honor to extend the word of thanks in the Techno Expo 4.0. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to the Almighty for blessing us with the wisdom, strength, and guidance to make this event a resounding success. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our dignitaries. We thank Reverend Dr. Lourdes Prasad Joseph, Rector, for his constant blessings, spiritual guidance, and encouragement. We thank Dr. Ravi J.D. Saldana, Principal, for his continuous support, visionary leadership, and direction. In absence, we thank Mr. Anand C., academic team, for his support and guidance in academic excellence. We thank Professor Suresh Narayana Rao, AICTE Director, for gracing this event with his presence and inspiring us with his valuable insights on technology and innovation. We thank Mr. Thomas Gunasheelan, IQAC Coordinator, for his meticulous coordination and commitment to quality assurance. In absence of Ms. Reena Francis, Controller of Examination, for her dedicated support. Ms. Lydia Anjali, UUCMS Coordinator, for her dedicated administrative support and smooth management. I would extend my thanks to Dr. Noor Mubashir, PG Coordinator. Members of the press and media for their presence and valuable support in promoting our event, amplifying our vision, and reaching a wide audience. We express a sincere thanks to the Department of Computer Application in association with IQAC and IIC for organizing this two-day summit. A huge thank you to our teacher, Ms. Gloria Priyadarshini, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for their tireless efforts behind the scene. I would like to thank Mr. Raviraj Sir, Dr. Yamuna Ma'am and team from Journal Department, along with technical team from their support. A heartfelt thank go to all the participants, innovators and exhibitors who brought incredible energy and creativity to the indoor stadium with their groundbreaking ideas. Finally, a big thank you to all my fellow friends, volunteers and the audience. We made this event lively and memorable. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead.
I now request Gloria Ma'am to kindly lead our esteemed dignitaries for the ribbon cutting ceremony. And also felicitation to the chief guest.
ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಹಾಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇದು ಅವರು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಪ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡೋರ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ
Might be